Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer, and I'm here to do some live tarot reads for a little while before I have to jump in the shower and head back to work. So if anybody has any questions, you can. As far as the spells that are going on for tomorrow, I think I have one or two left. If you're interested, you can email me. What was the impression of the Taurus the first time he saw me, and when will we connect? Okay. What was the impression from the Taurus? Okay, so the first card, it shows that he either recently left somebody behind, or he could be planning a trip. But this card may indicate that he just left somebody behind and he's not really ready to move forward just yet. However, he's going to be persevering, and there is a connection here with the soulmate card. He was impressed with his first impression, but he might not be. Taurus is slow, so let's just put it that way. If it takes some time, then here he is the Taurus. If it takes some time for things to progress, don't be surprised. Let's pull a playing card. Seven of Diamonds. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, or the month of July. But the diamonds could represent this winter, so I would be willing to believe that something is going to happen, transpire by this winter. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think you have to wait till July, even though Taurus is a slow mover. They're usually not that slow. Lightning, a love reading. Okay. All right, when I picked up the deck to shuffle, this card fell out. Eight of Pentacles indicates that somebody is working very hard on something. This could be you working hard on a relationship. It could also be working hard at work, school, or a new job, or some kind of a new hobby. But it fell out, so there's a, when it falls out, I got to mention it. The World, something destined here is about to happen. You may need to have a little bit of patience, or it could be a Sagittarius comes in, or it's happening when the sun moves into Sagittarius. Okay. All right. You leave something behind in the past that wasn't working for you. You're moving forward with the new person quickly. Balance gets restored to your life, and it's absolutely magical. Good luck. Talia, will the Scorpio contact me soon? Okay. Is there contact coming in soon? Okay, you got a 70% chance contact will be made soon, and then the Strength card. So there's strength surrounding this situation. I'm going to pull a playing card to see if we can get some timing. I do think this person's going to contact you soon. Let's see if we can find out when. Five of Spades, 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, the month of May. But more than likely, you're going to hear from them before the end of autumn, which would be, I'm going to say, between September 21st and December 21st. You're going to have contact with them. Yeah, the spades are the fall, and we're not quite there yet. I'm going to say sometime after September 21st. We're almost there. KT. SMJ. Love messages does V have for me? Okay. What's going on with V? All right. So this person probably just left something behind or walked away from something. It doesn't have to be a personal relationship. It could be walking away from anything. They've made a decision, yet they're still holding themselves back. They're having a hard time getting any rest and relaxation. However, you got the soulmate card here. So if this person hasn't moved forward quick enough, they will. They're getting through all this garbage, and then they're going to show up. And then you got here working hard on something. And this guy, you know, he's a slow mover. So my suggestion is, if things are a little bit stagnant or a little bit slow, just hang in there, because it's just a moment. It's going to pass. It's going to pass. Ashley, is Samantha a player, or is she in love with me? Okay. Is she a player? I'm not getting she's a player. I only have one ace here, and I actually show worry around money. I don't know if she's got money issues, or she's got money problems, or she's worried about something. Let me ask if she's in love with you. Yeah, everyone can ask a question. I do my best to go in order. I answer the super chats first, and I try to answer one question from everyone before I repeat for the same person, if I can. You know, sometimes I overlook people and I don't mean to. So I get two aces here, which means 70% chance, yes, there is love here, but you got this guy. He's a slow mover. So it's interesting that you're thinking that maybe she's a player, and this card is actually showing that she shows up, like it takes time for her to move forward. So interesting. This is something interesting that a guy friend of mine told me once, and it might hold true in this situation too. A guy friend of mine once said to me, and he's a lot younger than me, so how come he got this and I didn't? He said that when a girl is really in love with somebody, they usually want to, you know, move forward fast. And it can go either way. It's usually one person or the other. And when the other party is really in love with somebody, if that person was more of like a player, they usually don't want to move fast. So it's interesting. When I first met the guy that I'm with now, I wanted things to move fast, and he didn't seem to be wanting to move things along fast. And my friend said to me, knowing the person you are and knowing the person, you know, that he was, not that he was a player, but it was that he was like experienced. He had a lot of like relationships in his past, long-term relationships, and, you know, marriage and everything else. He said when somebody who has moved fast in the past doesn't want to, it's because they really care about you. And you, being the person you are, want things to move fast because the person you are, which was kind of ironic, but when he said it to me, it made a lot of sense. So I'm thinking that that may hold true in this situation too. Like, if you see her as being a player, and she was in the past, or she moved very quickly in the past, the reason she may not be right now is because she really cares. So I hope that that helps. Savannah, what's the Aries thinking and feeling for me? Okay. What's going on with the Aries? Okay, so the Aries comes in here out of the blue when this card shows up. If you haven't spoken or seen this person a couple of days or a couple of weeks, they're going to show up quickly. They've got a lot of strength around them, and they're ready and willing to move forward. Something destined is about to happen here. Something here is going to change fast. And now look, the Aries just showed up, the Emperor. One thing here that kind of sticks out, is the offer that's in front of this person they may not be seeing. So are you 100% sure that this person knows how you feel? Or is it that, you know, maybe you've been hanging out and the person doesn't know what your intentions are? Because when this card shows up, it indicates that they may not be seeing the offer that's in front of them. However, I think that they're going to be moving forward soon anyway. They just it may be for them, like they may be thinking that they're taking more of a risk. Whereas if you're into them and they knew it, it wouldn't be such a risk because they would know. Your heart. How does Darius feel? All right. He's got the weight of the world here on his shoulders for some reason, and I have a feeling it has something to do with money or work because this card is in reverse. I don't know if he's a fire sign, but you got a fire sign here. An Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. He's definitely not getting enough rest. He may be overly worried about something. And if you're not hearing from him, that could be why. This doesn't have anything to do with you, and I don't think it has to do with a specific person. It seems like it's a money or a job type of a thing. Right, he seems a little bit disconnected right now just from people in general. However, you got the wish card around you. So if you want things to move forward with this person, it's destined to happen with the World card. So this, like I said to somebody else earlier, it might just be a moment in time that this is like going through like a standstill because he's going through something. And like I said, I don't think it has to do with a person. I think it has to do with job, career, or money because it was Pentacles. Emma X. Hi there. Is he coming back towards me? Okay, let's see. Okay, so you got a 33% chance that this person is coming back, which to me only means that it's a delay. It's just not happening as fast as you want it to. What's showing up around him is that he's got some bickering and arguments going on. I don't know if you guys had a fight. If you did, then that's you and him. If not, there's something else that he's struggling with, somebody else. And it looks like he's taking time for himself. So I think he's coming back. I don't think he's coming back this month. I think it may take a little bit of time, which is okay. You know, let him get through this crap so that he doesn't have to bring it with him into the, you know, the next phase. Let him get through whatever it is, and then it will be in the past and you won't have to worry about it anymore. Taylor, does Lovis like me? Okay. Or Lovis, either way. 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 13. Okay, so you got a 33% chance this person likes you. However, it's urging you to use your intuition. So I'm thinking here, there's more to come for this situation. My suggestion would be to start cultivating it. Do you know what I'm saying? Instead of focusing so much on whether he likes or doesn't like you, focus on cultivating the relationship and let your intuition guide you, because there's 33%, and you know what? That can change. You know, you can come back next week and it can be up to 70%. But there is enough of an interest there, you know, to get a running start. Curious Rabbit, how does AP feel about me? Will we reconnect? Okay. Okay, you're going to reconnect. I don't know if you guys had an argument. The Five of Wands is here, which indicates there was some kind of an argument or dispute, but you're going to get past it. The Cups show up here, King of Cups, if one of you is a water sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. Now I'm going to just pull a couple of cards to see if we can figure out how this person is feeling. Oh, you got something destined to happen here. All right, so once again, this could be a Pisces. It could also be an offering of love or a creative project. But when the World card comes in, something's destined to happen. When the Three of Wands is in reverse, no longer waiting for your ship to come in, it's pulled up. A creative project, a new offering of love, or it could be a Pisces. Six of Cups indicates that this person is coming back from your past. The Wish card. You make a wish, wish upon a star, you're going to get what you want. It's also Aquarius. So if one of you is an Aquarius, that could be that. Otherwise, it's just telling you that this is your wish. Put it out into the universe, because there will be a reconnection with somebody from your past, and it's something that's destined to happen. So stay positive, stay focused on what you want, because you got the Wish card, so you can have it. You can have it. Darlene, yes, everyone can ask questions. I do my best to take them in order. I try to answer one from everyone before I double up on people, and I answer the super chats first. Katrina, is William coming back? Is William coming back? I feel like he is. Let's see. You got two aces, 70% chance yes. And once again, a lot of people are showing arguments around them. The Five of Swords, a battle, a dispute, some kind of an argument. If you guys had an argument, that's just what it's letting us know, okay? Or there could be an argument coming up if you haven't had one. But you got a 70% chance this person's coming back. I think he's going to be back. Marie, will my crush ever ask me out? Okay, let's see. Okay, so you only get a 33% chance because you got one ace, but you got the Sun card here, which sort of trumps everything. This is like a yes. However, oh, no, it's in reverse. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. So if this guy was previously a slow mover or not moving forward fast, he's in reverse now, so things can pick up speed. So I do think that you're going to get a date from this guy. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, when he's in reverse, he picks up speed. He's not as fast as the Knight of Swords, but he's picking up the pace, which is a good thing. This guy's a slow mover, the Knight of Pentacles. Emna, what should I expect in my life next? You got a great transformation coming up here. Okay, so you're going to feel less burdened. If you feel like you got the weight of the world on your shoulders, that's coming off. Your life is going through a transformation. You have a wish, so whatever it is that you want, put it out into the universe. Something here is destined to happen, and I believe that person will be a water sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. Aminu, oh, I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Afra, who's Fata feel about me? We're both Pisces. Okay. How does Fata feel about Afra? All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, here's the Pisces card showed up. Okay, that's good. So this person looks like they're leaving something behind. Whatever was going on in their past, they're over it. They're moving away from it. There's magic surrounding this relationship. So if you want it to move forward, it will. The Justice card, if somebody screwed you in the past, or if this person screwed you, they're coming back to make up for it. Balance gets restored to the situation and justice is done. The Pisces card, you're both Pisces, and then your relationship is going to move forward. So if you recently had a falling out with this person, they want to come back. If you didn't, they're leaving something in the past behind and they want to come to you, or they're coming towards you. So I think that with the Magician card, you can turn this relationship into anything that you want. So just put it out into the universe. Beck, when will I find something, and when will I find someone, and what will they be like? All right, let's ask the timing first. When is somebody coming in? The Nine of Hearts. Okay, this is a great card to pull just in general because it's equal to the Wish card. So that's a good omen. September. The hearts could be the spring, 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. I'm going to say between the month of September and 9 weeks, you should meet somebody. And let's see if I can get anything on what kind of a person they're going to be or what sign they are. Okay, you got some good stuff coming in. All right, so first you have the Knight of Pentacles. So we know this guy is a slow mover, could be a Taurus. It could be somebody that you meet. Like, let's put it this way. You may meet this person in September, and the relationship does not totally manifest until the spring. If that's what happens, it's not a big deal. It's okay. This guy works slow and steady, but he's loyal and he gets what he wants. It takes him some time. The Lovers card, it's going to be a soulmate relationship. It could possibly be a Taurus, but I think that this is more or less telling us that you got a soulmate coming in here. The Justice card could be a Libra, but I think it's telling us more that the person that's going to come in is going to be fair and balanced. They're going to restore balance to your life. It's justice. If somebody screwed you over in the past, it could be that this person comes in, you're happy with them, and then the last person comes back and you're like, sorry, justice has been served. I met the right person and too bad for you. You're urged to use your intuition when this card shows up because you're going to know when you meet this person, and like, don't let fear or anything else, past wounds, get in the way and screw things up for you, because I think that you're going to have a good relationship with this person. I think it's going to be the kind of thing that grows slow and steady, but it's going to be real and it's going to be lasting. That's the Knight of Pentacles. He's a slow mover and I get annoyed with him, but he's legit. Sometimes the Knight of Swords, he comes in really fast, it's hot and heavy, but then he blows out just as fast. Or the flame goes out just as fast. So I think that this is a good thing, and I think you're going to be happy with this relationship. Good luck. Freg X, finances, job, and future. And money for Angel. Okay. What's going on with finances, the job, career? Okay. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So it looks like in the recent past, you could have been at a job or in a situation. This is usually a job where Three of Pentacles is in reverse. You don't feel like you had enough cooperation. You maybe feel like you pulled more of your weight and other people were not doing what they were supposed to be doing. You're right. This card here is feeling betrayed. It could be by the people that you worked with. There were some arguments that were going on. You got the Knight of Pentacles. So like I just said, the Pentacles, this guy moves slow. See, he's focused on his little pentacle. Focus on your goal. Work steady, and you're going to get what you want. Don't hold yourself back. You've got financial stability coming in the future. The Taurus card is here too. If you're a Taurus, or you could be working for a Taurus, it also could be some kind of a spiritual endeavor. So I don't know, like if you decide that you want to learn how to teach meditation, and you make money on the side doing that, or you decide to, I don't know, become a yoga teacher and you make money on the side doing that. That could be what it's telling us, because it's usually some kind of a spiritual thing. Use your intuition. Your career is going to move forward. 10 of Pentacles. Money comes in from an unknown source. 10 of Pentacles could be, if you're at a job right now, you could either get a promotion, a large bonus, a raise that, you know, I don't know, will give you an extra $100 a week for the next 10 weeks, something like that. It can also be an inheritance, a large sum of money that you've won. It doesn't have to be money that you worked for when the 10 of Pentacles comes in. So it looks like you have a lot of money stuff that's going on that's positive for you in the future. In the past, it shows like you didn't get any cooperation. You felt like you were burdened or maybe betrayed. There was some fighting that went on, but you're ready to move forward and leave that behind. The only thing it's really urging you is to be mindful or careful that you're not holding yourself back, because use your intuition. You know how to get what you want. Your career is going to move forward. Money comes in from an unknown source, and there's financial stability. So, I mean, to me, there's no new offering of a job. There's no Ace of Pentacles here. So I don't think that you're going to be getting a lot of new job offers. I think that you're going to be moving forward in whatever it is that you're doing right now. So if you're at a company, I think you're going to move up in the company. If you're not, there's still not a job offer here, but there's financial stability. Let's pull a few more. You got the Wish card here and climbing to the top of the mountain. This is going to be my final thing. I'm not seeing a new job offer coming in right now, but I'm seeing a lot of money coming in. So it may be something that somebody doesn't offer you a job. You do it on your own. Money comes in from an unknown source. Doesn't have to be money that you earn. Somebody can give it to you. The bullshit that you put up with in the past, at the last job or the current job or whatever, it's over. That's done. It's in the past, and you're going to be moving forward with much more financial stability than you had in the recent past. I'm going to say maybe the last year to 18 months. The next year to 18 months should be much more financially fluid for you. Good luck. The 10 of Pentacles, when that shows up, it's like, okay, money's coming in. We know money's coming in. Lonely Star. Would JW speak to me in class now that we're paired in the same study group? Okay, and if not, why? Okay, let's see. Will you guys be speaking? You got a 70% chance that you're going to be speaking. Somebody here isn't going to see the offer that's in front of them. So my suggestion would be not to wait for the other person to make the initial communication. If you're in the same group, I would start talking first. I wouldn't wait. Ashley, will Samantha contact me in September? Will there be contact made in September? Yes, I definitely think so. You got 2 aces and you got the Sun card. So 2 aces would be 70% chance. If you didn't get the aces but you had the Sun card, I would still think it was a yes. Phantom, may I have a reading on if I'll ever get out of my situation? Okay. All right. Will we be getting out of the situation? So I'm going to say yes without even having to cut the cards, because the one thing that we can always count on is change. But let's see what the cards have to say. I'm going to ask it as a yes or no question first, and then I'll pull a couple of separate cards. All right, so you got a 70% chance, yes, you're getting out of this situation. The one card that could be a little bit disturbing is the Devil. So, since I have no idea what this situation is, if this is a situation that deals with earthly pleasures, something that feels really good that you know is bad for you, that's what this is telling us. You have a 70% of getting out, but you're holding on to whatever it is that feels good. If it's not, and you're dealing with some type of an addiction to something, you know, like I said before, I had a friend of mine, I did his chart. He was a Pisces, and he had a lot of Pisces in him. And I said, you got to be careful of an addictive personality because you have so much Pisces in you. And he said, are you crazy? I don't drink. I don't do drugs. And I was like, yeah, I know, but you're addicted to the gym and you live on a very regimented diet, which is just as much as an addiction as someone that goes out and gets shit-faced every night. So you got to be really careful with, you know, we could be addicted to anything. People, places, things, abusers. The devil card just showed up again. Okay. So, you got the Devil card here, which makes me a little bit nervous, only because, like I said, it's usually something that feels really good that isn't good for us, or it's some type of addiction. But there's going to be change that comes in fast. You're going to move forward. You have the strength to do it, and your life gets transformed. So when you finally make the decision to either get away from this person or do whatever it is that you need to do, you're going to have the strength to move forward. And this card just fell out, which is financial stability. So you should be okay. Freg. Angelica and Shanice. Oh, will they be getting married one day? That's the question. Okay, let's see. Will they be getting married one day? Is there marriage between Angelica and Shanice? Okay, I'm only getting a 33% chance that there is marriage because they only got one ace here. The pentacles and the wands show up. So if there's an earth sign or there's a fire sign involved here, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, and the other person is a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo, I would say if those are their signs and the one ace, yes. Otherwise, I'm going to say that there's only a 33% chance. If they are going to get married, I don't think it would be anything that would be happening in the near future. It may take some time. However, that can change. Now, when it comes to things like marriage, this is really funny because to me, marriage is, or this is how I used to think of marriage. You go to the priest, the judge, the whoever that performs the service. You're married in the eyes of the state. Somebody changes their last name. You guys are married, right? These people are married. However, what's a legal marriage and two people that live together for 20 years that actually don't sign papers and don't do it in front of a judge and are not married in the eyes of the state, to me, does not equate that they're any less married than the two people that took the vows. You know what I'm saying? And I've said this before. My aunt's sister, she was married and divorced. And I don't know how long they were divorced. Probably like maybe a few years. And they got back together. And they've probably been together for the last 35 years. And they are divorced. They're not married. But if I were reading them, they would come up to me as being married because they've been together. They haven't been with anyone else. They live together. They live a married lifestyle, but legally, they're divorced. So just keep that in mind. 33% chance, but if these two people live together for the next 20 years, to me, that's marriage. I don't care what the state says. When Angelica is going to meet the right one. Okay. Well, I'm not saying that Shanice isn't the right one. Let's pull a playing card. Let's Let's pull a playing card on timing. Because I always, like, to me, if somebody were to say to me, like, the idea of marriage, I just, in my head, what I think of marriage is signing papers, changing a name, you know, a legal marriage. However, in the metaphysical world, it doesn't have to be that. You know, two people that live together for 25 years and they're with nobody else, that to me is a marriage. 7 of Diamonds. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, or the month of July. The Diamonds is this winter. That's would be a good time for you. I don't think you have to wait till July, and I would not write Shanice off at all. I would let this play out because, like I said, what if you guys move in together and you're together for the next 10 years? That's not a marriage. To me, that could be more of a marriage than people that are legally married together, where one person is screwing one person and the other person's living down the, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes one thing doesn't equate to the other. And especially when you're dealing with these cards, you have to have a real open mind about it. Oh, where was I? Okay, I did Phantoms. Okay, Valbona, what's coming into my love life? Okay, Valbona, what's coming in? Haha, you got good stuff coming in here. All right, the sign that shows up here is a fire sign, a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Prepared to move forward, something destined that happens, no longer feeling stuck because the Hanged Man is in reverse, and make your wish upon a star, it's going to come true. This could be an Aquarius too, but even more so, even if we don't even look at the signs, it's still saying that there's somebody coming in that's destined, and you will not be feeling like you're stuck in mud. You're going to be prepared to move forward, and so is this person. So I think that coming up, you're going to be very happy. You're going to have a shot at being very happy. Freg, had my father Wolfgang passed away? Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. I don't get any, I cannot find him. A family friend told us that he had passed away, but had left Germany to go to a different country, so I can't find him. You know, years ago, I used this company called, I think it was USA Search, and it was only like $20, and I was able to track down an old friend. But this is way, way before Facebook and that kind of stuff came out. I would think that you would be able to do a lot more on your own without having to pay somebody in this day and age. I wonder if Ancestry.com or My23 or 23andMe would have any information. Let's ask the cards. He's a German citizen. Okay. Supposedly he had cancer. Okay, let's ask the cards. Has he passed on? I'm getting a 70% chance that he has passed on with 2 aces. And the other card here is the 7 of Cups in reverse, which kind of indicates no choices. You know what that can mean? This is what I was taught. That when the soul goes to pass over, sometimes the soul is given a choice if they want to leave or they want to stay. Somebody that had passed on around me, and the woman told me that when in my situation, he was given the choice to pass on, he chose to go. So with the way this would read to me is that either he felt like he didn't have a choice, like maybe he felt that there was too much suffering going on here, And when he was given the choice, he was like, I don't have a choice. I'm going to go. My suggestion, just for closure for yourself, I think it was USA Search, or I think that there's a way that you can search it, or search the death records. I mean, I know that I've looked up family in my life on Ancestry.com, and the death records come up. Like even my grandmother, who just passed away in 2012, her death records are there. So I would try Ancestry.com. And I don't think it doesn't matter, I don't think, what country, because I think that you can go to Ancestry.com in Germany. My family comes from Italy, and one of my cousins had traced back way far back to Italy. I think he said that he had to go into the Italian database. So you might have to go into the German one, but I think that you're going to be able to find it. And this is something that would have happened relatively recently, not something that happened way back when. So I think you'll have better luck finding it. Try Ancestry and Me, just for your own self, just so that you know and you can have the closure. Did I left and is there an inheritance owed to you? All right, let's see. Is there an inheritance left? You know what? I think that there is, and it looks like you may have to do a little bit of fighting for it. This is just my suggestion, research it. I would try Ancestry.com. I would try, I don't know what country you live in. I know you said that he was from Germany, but here in the United States, we can search for unclaimed funds. So you can put his name, like I can put my name in a database and see if any funds come up. I don't know if you have something like that in Germany. I would definitely exhaust your resources, because I do think that there is money here. You may have to do a little bit of fighting for it. And it may not be fighting like with family members. It could be like fighting to prove that you are who you are, because sometimes it's not so easy to claim the money, but I think that it's worth looking into. Good luck. Good luck with all of it. Definitely sending you out some positive energy. That's some tough crap. I wish you the best. Okay, Minu, my question is, does my boyfriend have another woman now? Okay. Okay, so I'm getting a 70% chance that there could be somebody else. I'm getting the 5 of Cups here, which means that there is regret. So let's put it this way. If there was somebody for 5 minutes and it's over, they're regretting their decision. I would let it go and not harp on it. In my opinion, if you care about this person and you want to be with them, I would let this go, not look into it, don't research it, forget about it. Because you don't want to give energy to something that you don't want. You only want to give energy to what you want. If you don't care about this person and you want to get rid of them and you're like, yeah, I wasn't really feeling it anyway, that's your decision. But if this is somebody that you want to stay with, my suggestion would be, don't focus on anybody else. Don't go looking for anything, and forget about that there could have been another person, because if there was, it's showing that he's regretful over it. So it's not something like, let's put it this way. Somebody's in a relationship and they hook up with the girl next door once. All right, they made a bad decision. Never see that person again. It's not that big of a deal in my eyes, okay? They made a mistake. People make mistakes. Felt good for the moment. There was an ego thing involved. They had what they wanted. Not so great anymore. Somebody who's having a relationship that lasts 5 years, that's an issue to me. Someone that's having a relationship that lasts 2 years, 3 years, 5 years with the same person, to me, that is somebody who is either in love with the other person and they don't have the guts, or the other person's involved with another person and they can't be with them. There's a reason. Something that happens once. Yeah, that's my Dylan. Something that happens once, I would let it go. So this person is showing regret. So if there was someone, let it go. Don't even focus on it. That's my opinion. If you can't, then that's your decision, and that's mine too. Who's that? It was Minu, right? Okay. All right, I'm running low on time here. I got to jump in the shower, so I'm trying to get to people that I haven't answered before. Okay, Martha, I haven't answered for you yet. Is the Gemini afraid that I'm going to hurt him or break his heart? Okay, that's a good question. Oh, Dylan, you're right. Go easy so you don't slip. Okay, this is an interesting one. So you got one ace, which is 33% chance. Yes, he is worried that you're going to hurt him or break his heart. Now, he's got the 10 of Swords in reverse, which means he either has gotten over a past heartbreak or somebody stabbed him in the back, and he's just starting now to trust people. But you also got the 10 of Cups here, which is happiness on all levels. So what this reading is telling me is if he had some crap in the past that he had to deal with and he's recently getting over it, he's going to be ready to move on. There's going to be happiness to come. If it doesn't happen overnight, give him a little bit of time, because he's working on getting over that old bullshit. He's working on it. And he is. You know, it's not like he's hanging on to it, and he's not going to punish you for what somebody else did. But whatever it is that's in his past, he's putting it behind him. So I think he is concerned. It's going through his mind, but I don't think it's going to stop him at the end of the day. Ashley, will I get back into Cleveland State? You got a 70% chance, yes, you're going to get back in. However, you got this guy. You know, he's a slow mover. So you may not be getting in the next semester. It may take some time, but 70% chance that you get in. It just may not be as soon as you would like. Which, if it's really important for you to go there, I would say at least you're going to get what you want. It just may not happen as fast as you like. All right, let me see. Shayavish, with the new moon ritual I did last month, manifest results of Justin stop being in his head and coming. Yeah, you know what? When any magic that deals with the moon, you know, even like a full moon eclipse, anything like that, usually takes a month for it to work. Nothing. It only happened for me once. I'm not even kidding you. I was shocked myself. This guy contacted me and he wanted a spell done for, I don't remember if it was his girlfriend or his wife. And I started it on a Friday, and I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you. It wasn't even done. I mean, these spells take days. Sometimes if they're slow, they could take 10 days, you know, 2 weeks. I wasn't even done with it. I got a message Sunday morning when I was at work that the girl knocked on his door Saturday night, and that they've been together ever since. And I have to be honest, that has never happened to me before. And I said it to him. I'm like, I've never had something happen so fast. So to me, I've never really seen anything work in less than a month. So I think that you just need to just be a little patient with it. But, and I said, I'm like, listen, I have never in my life had something happen so fast. Overnight, I wasn't even done with it yet. Good, if they could all be that easy. But he was really focused. He really wanted this. And he was certain that he was going to get it. And he did. And I spoke to him not that long ago. And they're still together. Valeria, what are Mateo's current feelings for me? What's going on with Mateo? All right. All right, I don't know what sign he is, but he's got a lot of earth stuff coming up here. So the Hermit in reverse indicates that he's pulled himself back. Or he's, if he hasn't, he may isolate himself for some time. Don't be alarmed because he's going to get through it. He's also going to get over feeling the weight of the world on his shoulders. This guy keeps showing up, the Knight of Pentacles. This is an earth sign. It's a slow mover. If he's a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, this is him. If not, it's just telling us that this guy is not going to be moving forward fast. He moves very slow. However, he's loyal and he's long-lasting. The sun surrounds this relationship. This is one of the best cards to get. This person has positive feelings for you. They think that you're attractive, that you're wonderful to be around, generally feel good about the situation. Ace of Wands. Things start to change around this situation in the near future. And this card in reverse. So the Six of Wands upright would be leaving a situation, or if the person left the situation, this person comes back. It can also mean canceling a trip. If you knew this person would, or if they were moving, they could decide not to move. This card can mean a lot of things, but basically what this guy is thinking right now, he's pulled himself back. He may not be sure what to do. He's getting over feeling the weight of the world being on his shoulders, which is something he's been struggling with. The sun is a very positive sign that there is more to come from this relationship. Happiness. I think that there is a definite chance that this relationship can move forward. If you were never together, it could be a new relationship. If you were together, it could be that the person comes back. And the wands happen fast. So after he goes through this slow moving period, things could pick up. Things can pick up quick. Ashley, has my ex Leo moved on? Has the Leo moved on? Okay, so you got a 70% chance that this person has moved on. However, the Knight of Swords is here. So it could mean a couple of things. It could be that they met somebody and the relationship was really hot for 3 seconds and then it fizzles out because the Knight of Swords comes in fast and leaves just as fast. Or it can mean that there was somebody else and it didn't work out as planned and the Knight of Swords, he's coming back. You're going to hear from him. So either way, I think there may have been somebody else for a moment. I'm not convinced that whatever it is something that was lasting. And I think that the person is either going to come back or that relationship is going to fold. So let's just see. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards to see if I can get anything else. You got spontaneity. Oh, you got the Fool here, which is spontaneity and somebody that's fun-loving, free-spirited. You have the wish card. So if you want this relationship back, make a wish. It's yours. Knight of Pentacles. If you happen to be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, this is showing us that this is telling us that this is you. If it's not you, it can just be saying that the relationship is going to get stable. So this really, to me, is about what you want, not what they want. Because whatever they did or whatever was going on, I'm not getting that it's lasting. I think it's going to fizzle if it hasn't already. There's going to be spontaneity around here. He could show up out of the blue. You could make a wish and your relationship with him could move forward. So I would focus on what you want, not what he's doing. Because what he's doing or what he did doesn't seem to be anything that's lasting. All right, I gotta go because I have to take a shower and I have to go back to work. All right, I think I got through all of the super chats. If for some reason if you super chatted me and I missed it, you can always email me a screenshot and I'll answer it. I'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing those spells. I think I have one left. If you're interested in it, they're $22, which is discounted, normally $25. And I will send you videos on those. Whoever bought one will get a video of their candle. And thank you guys for watching. If you would like, share, subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Bye-bye.